I hear something. I don't know what that is, though. It legit sounds like something's walking through the water. You can still kind of hear it, but I don't see anything. What the heck was that? That was not a normal noise. Dude, it's been relatively quiet other than a few odd noises. Now all of a sudden, something's changed. What is that? I just saw something like sitting in the bush next to the tree. Whatever that was, I legit saw that with my own eyes. Holy crap. And so it begins. Traffic. Always traffic. What's up, guys? Welcome back. We are on the road officially. Our adventure has started, and I'm currently heading towards Barrie, Ontario. Now, considering it's a Thursday, there's traffic because that way is considered cottage country, so everybody's leaving the city all at the same time. Go figure, traffic starts at 2 p.m. But anyway, so we're actually heading north. Probably going to stop somewhere outside of Sudbury because I have an area where we can go and camp, and it is rumored to be extremely haunted. Never knew that before. I did some research, and I'm like, where am I going to stop? I want to stop somewhere halfway between here and Wawa, and then I want to stop in Wawa, and then I have another area that we're going to stop in. And then, yeah, we're just going to keep going north until we finally leave Ontario, which literally takes approximately 22 hours, which is crazy. And then you're pretty much in Winnipeg, Manitoba, almost. But yeah, we're heading towards BC, and like I've mentioned before, I am actually considering going to Yukon, which is one of the territories of Canada. It's directly next to Alaska. It is big. From Vancouver to Whitehorse, Yukon, I think is going to take us an extra 36 hours or something like that. It's crazy. It's going to be insane. This is going to be the biggest trip, longest trip I have ever done in terms of actual mileage. But yeah, first things first, we got to beat the traffic. Well, there's no way to beat it. We're just pretty much stuck at this point. We're gonna get delayed a little bit, unfortunately. But after this, once we get to the Muskoka area, I'm gonna be stopping in an area known as Wata, like water. Wata Station. It's a native territory around the Muskoka region, and I'm gonna stop, get gas, and fish and chips, hopefully. Well, maybe not chips. I don't really want chips, but I want fish. There's a really good fish shop there, so let's go. Alright guys, we are arriving in Wata. So we just gotta exit the highway and drive about 5.4 kilometers. There is the station, or store if you will. We're gonna stop, hopefully get fish and chips. To be honest, I don't even know if it's open, but we're gonna try. So yeah, 5 kilometers, 5.1 kilometers, we will be there. And then I'm also gonna stop at the gas station on the way out because it's cheaper, and I need almost a half a tank of gas. I just like, on these long road trips, I like keeping the tank as full as possible at all times, because you never really know if you're going to be running low on gas. So don't run out of gas, get more gas. It's looking pretty busy, but here we are. Alright, so here basically we got a store. You could buy smokes, souvenirs, and then right next to it is a fish shop. I've had the fish from here. It's actually quite good. It's been many years since I've had it. Hopefully they're still open because I know they kind of close early, but we'll find out once we get there. Otherwise we'll just wait and eat later. I brought food with me because obviously we're going to be camping for like 3 days, so I need to make sure I have enough food to survive, but let's go and see. All right, guys, I'm actually really excited for this. I haven't had fish in a while. I did not get the chips. I got fish only, halibut. Not very expensive either. It was $20. That's pretty cheap for fish and chips. Probably cheaper than the East Coast, which is kind of crazy to think about, but then again, in the East Coast, everything's kind of expensive and all over the place. But yeah, let's get it out of the bag here and give it a go. Ooh, it looks pretty good. So halibut, to me, I don't know, it's just like a cleaner tasting fish overall. What did they give me here? I don't know what's in here. Oh, a lot of napkins. That's nice. But no cutlery, I don't think. Oh yeah, there's cutlery right here. There we go. So I don't always put lemon on, but sometimes I do. It adds a nice tangy flavor. I'm kind of a fan of that. That's a coleslaw. I was gonna say it's tartar sauce, but it is clearly not. The one thing is they clearly don't make their own tartar sauce. They have the packeted one, but should be fine nonetheless, hopefully. All right, here goes nothing. Let's grab a nice big meaty piece to give it a go. Looks good, smells good. Let's see if it tastes good. I don't remember what I ordered the first time I was here. That was quite good. But yeah, it's a good taste. I don't know if it comes in fresh. It might be frozen. Oftentimes in Ontario we get frozen fish, which is not as good. But for Ontario fish and chips, that is quite excellent. Not as good as the East Coast. I think the best one was still Lunenburg in Nova Scotia. But I mean, you can't beat fish that's caught literally a day before it's served to you, right? So there's no comparison, but this is quite good. Alright, that was actually pretty good. Not the best, but it was pretty good. Pretty good. Halibut. I do think I prefer cod, which is what was more common on the East Coast. Here was halibut or haddock. So halibut, a little bit more expensive, smaller portions, but higher quality considerably, I think. But yeah, let's go get some gas, and then we got, I think, another 3 hours of driving. Alright, so we're in a 90km/h zone in terms of speed limit, and there's always got to be that one guy that just goes really slow. Well over 20 below the speed limit. Like, honestly, in my opinion, if you're not even going to at least do the speed limit, maybe driving a truck ain't for you. So the adventure continues here with some unpaved roads. This one's quite nice. It's very smooth. Yeah, in Ontario we have a lot of these backcountry roads, and they're really not bad, a lot of them. Some are questionable. There will be some that we're going to go into that are not the greatest, but definitely once we get west into BC, it's going to be a whole lot more rough. So I'm just going to try and enjoy these smooth, unpaved roads. I don't really know where the hell we're going to end up. It actually says there's a campsite out here, but it's not like an official one that you pay for. I think someone just marked it on Google as a campsite, like that's a common spot where people camp. But yeah, this whole area out here is known to have several hauntings, and there's also something else going on out here, which I will explain afterwards when we do get there. It's kind of interesting and kind of spooky at the same time, but let's get as far in as we can. There should be like a river or whatever that we're gonna more or less camp near for tonight, and I think we're gonna be in the same area tomorrow night. I already got to change this battery as well, but yeah, let's get I think it says 7 kilometers, 8 kilometers in, whatever. So yeah, we got a bit of a drive to get through. I take back what I said. It's getting a little bumpier. I didn't expect it to be like this, but apparently you got to go through this to get to the spot that I'm actually trying to get to. And oh man, not bad. I mean, we can handle it. We've been down way worse than this. So what's kind of funny is there's a road right there. It's called Jane's Road, and back that way there was a sign that said Jane's property. So I got kind of confused for a second. I'm like, wait, I thought this was all Crown land. Most of it is, except apparently that road, which is kind of funny. I don't know who this Jane person is, but okay, I'd like to meet her. Clearly she's just living here out in the middle of the woods. So this is her road. I'm not gonna go down there because that's obviously private property, but this isn't, oh wait, what? Oh no, her property's this way, but it's telling me to go this way. I have to go this way to get to wherever I'm trying to go. I'm really confused right now. Well, the further in we go, the rougher it gets, and it's also getting more narrow. So, unfortunately, I think we're gonna start scratching up the car again, but it comes with the territory, I guess. It's gonna be one slow drive, but it says we got another 6 kilometers. It was 8 kilometers to that like turn. So now we got 6 more kilometers, but hopefully we get there in one piece. What is that? There's something in the middle of the road here. I'd also like to point out that the mosquitoes are vicious. One already got me in the back of the neck. What is this? Oh, it's like part of somebody's bumper. Oh, damn, that really sucks. We're just gonna move that so we can get through. Oh, horseflies. Oh, crap. Oh, crap, horseflies. They're the worst. I think I hate horseflies more than mosquitoes because they like to follow you and just constantly like buzz right in your ear. But all right, let's get back on the road. All right, guys, we made it. We actually found a campsite. It's not a campsite. So this is it. We're here. We're basically right on the river. It is a little bit buggy, so I'm just gonna spray myself down soon, but it seems to just be flies for the most part. The view is pretty cool. We might actually get to see some wildlife out here between tonight and tomorrow. And the nice thing is it's cool. Like, it's not hot at all. Definitely heard something moving through the bushes back there, but let's go down for a second and take in this cool view. This is neat. We're literally right on the river. We might actually see some otters too, because I saw one driving like way back there. It's a little bit difficult getting in here, but yeah, there you go. There you have it. Perfect little spot. Awesome. Love it. The other good thing, because I wasn't sure what the hell I was getting myself into, I can already smell... Wait, is this fire still burning? Oh, it is. Someone was literally just here. Look at that. It's still smoking. Maybe from last night or something, but the other good thing, and this is a key thing to always pay attention to, is how accessible the woods are. The reason why I say that is because in order for us to get wood and have a fire, it needs to be kind of traversable, and it looks to be that way, so that's good. I can already see pieces of wood there on the ground. It's kind of like there's a little trail back here. This is going to be an interesting night, that is for sure. I'm going to get to explaining a little bit more about this place in a moment's time. But yeah, looks good for us for tonight. So I'm gonna switch cameras. I'm just using the vlogging camera for now, just to make it a little bit easier. Man, I'm gonna actually need a sweater soon. It's crazy how cool it is over here versus the city. But yeah, I'm gonna probably put the tent right about here because it's flat. And in the event that it rains, I actually have a tarp, like what Lomar uses once in a while. And if it starts raining, we can actually set that up across here using the part of the Subaru. But yeah, let's get to work because we're running out of daylight very quickly, and I would like to get set up sooner rather than later. All right, so first things first, I want to show you guys the amount of stuff that is in my car right now. I don't know if it's... I think there actually is more stuff in my car right now than the last trip that we did. The reason why, though, is because we've got tons of new gear. Like, for example, I literally have an air conditioner that I plan on using for the tent. And that should actually be pretty cool. It's just like a thing from Temu, because we recently did a collaboration together, and I saw that. I'm like, damn, that is actually awesome. So let's start getting what we need out of here first. I'm going to have to put these somewhere else for the moment, just so that way, obviously, all our, you know, pillows and blankets and stuff don't get terribly dirty. We're going to end up breaking this thing before we ever end up even using it. So yeah, we're just going to basically start with the tent, and probably gather up some wood, set up Starlink and stuff like that, and yeah, we should be pretty much good. I just got to make sure, yeah, we got a decent opening facing that direction, so Starlink should be okay that way. Move these first. Alright, now that we got that out of the way, there are a few other things, like we got these new poles, so that way we can do the tarp if we need that, but tonight looks really clear so far. I'll check the weather after, but so far we're looking good. What we do need here, right now, is this, if we can get it. Everything's kind of just a mess in here at the moment, but yeah, put this there. I think we should be okay with the tent here. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter too much, but I'll open it and see how it is first. Make sure it's obviously level. Okay. We have not used this tent in like literally forever at this point. But I did clean everything. Like I went hardcore and just tried to wipe everything down with soap and disinfectant so that way everything's more or less perfect to at least get this trip started. So like I mentioned before, we're going to be on the road for quite some time. I'm talking probably 6 weeks, give or take. So yeah, currently at the moment I'm basically homeless. So I should title this series Homeless for a month and a half or whatever. At points here and there, obviously we're going to probably have places to stay, hotels, Airbnbs, whatever, so that way I could take, you know, proper showers. That's actually the other thing. I'm going to show you guys that, probably not right now, but maybe in the morning. I actually have a portable shower, like it's battery powered. It works, and it's actually pretty awesome. I could also see the fire smoking up again. Okay. Anyways, let's get this bad boy set up. I think here is probably the best spot. We'll see in about a moment or two. Why is this stuck? Sometimes we end up with issues. Oh, there we go. Sounds better. I hear something. I don't know what that is, though. I also just noticed there's a big pile of garbage here, but I don't know why people can't take their shit with them. There you go. Ooh, she's a bit wet. I did not realize it had... I literally rinsed it down with the hose. I didn't realize it was that wet when I put it away. But now that we're outside, it should dry off. Okay. One leg. 2 leg. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, I think we're actually pretty level. Should be okay right here. Just spread her out. I'm going to anchor her in, and then I'm going to actually just put the rain guard on just in case. It literally only takes 2 seconds anyway, so. I'm not going to lie, I kind of missed camping like this, where you can just pull up to a spot. I mean, it's not only for convenience, but these spots are beautiful. And there's so much more we can do here. Like, I can legit stay for days on end now and really not have to worry. So it comes with an added bonus when you do areas like this that are much further away from the large cities. Okay, whatever. So I think I realized why there's a bunch of toilet paper in that back corner. I think somebody might have taken a crap there. I don't know if that's what I'm smelling, but something smells rank. And it ain't good. The odor that I'm smelling kind of comes and goes, but it wasn't very pleasant. Okay. Well, the pegs for the tent are all in. All I gotta do now, the mosquitoes are already biting, but all I gotta do now, realistically, is put the rain guard on and we're good to go. Last time I put this thing on, I realized afterwards that I put it on backwards. So let's try and make sure we put it on the right way this time, which I believe this is the outside. Okay. The other reason I want to do, I don't really think we're going to have this problem, because I think the sun rises that way, because it's setting that way right now. So that way is clearly east, that way is north. The other thing I want to do is put the rain guard on, because in the morning when the sun does come out, it gets very, very hot inside of the tent. Even though it's cool here, in the morning it might end up getting pretty hot. So a little bit of extra shade will definitely help us. Alright, tent is good to go. I'm just trying to figure out where I'm going to put this bag for now. Probably just inside, I guess. Just so it doesn't go missing. And then I think we're going to start with the internet next. Because I want to kind of get the interior of the tent also set up. And I'm going to air it out a little bit just so that way it dries off, because it's just a little bit wet, but it's not too bad. Figured I might as well get my bed in there, my beautiful cot. I just don't like doing things when it's totally dark. Okay. The only issue we're going to have is we're going to track a lot of sand into here. That's going to be a bit of an issue, so I'm going to have to take my shoes off going in and out. Good thing I have slip-ons. Yeah, it definitely smells a little musty in here. I don't like that, but we're just going to have to deal with it for tonight. Alright. That's good. What else do we need? Starlink. Oh, that's going to be annoying going in and out. Alright, the modem is set up for Starlink. Now we just got to set up the dish, run the wire, and we're good to go. Let's plug this in. Now let's just hope that setting it up, we end up setting it up in the alignment spot, which will give us the optimal internet. And the reason why I'm setting this up right away is because I already know I got to do some editing tonight, so we're going to need good internet. Let's just hope we're in a really good spot for that. Otherwise, we're gonna have to figure something out here. So I've started gathering up some wood. The problem with casual campsites like this, where people come quite often, is that it's hard to source wood because all the wood that I would have otherwise used has been used by other people. and I'm not about to go and obviously cut down living trees. So I'm gonna have to go further up the road. I found maybe like one log in there. It will last probably a couple hours at the very least. We're gonna need a lot more than that though. But I'm gonna bring the chainsaw with me. This thing is probably gonna be extremely useful on this entire trip. A little tiny saw. I have used it once before, so we know it works. We know it works quite well. Alright guys, whoa. I don't know what's going on here with this makeshift bonfire, but let's get one going. I'm actually surprised because I threw a little bit of wood in here. I'm surprised it didn't actually catch on its own. You know what? Let's try and get this more in the center. Still a little hot from whoever was here before. I was hearing some like strange noises kind of down the river that way. It sounded like some weird moaning. Maybe there's a Bigfoot out here or something. Who knows? I sure do not know. Yeah, see, like it looks like it wants to catch, but it's gonna need a little bit of help. Might as well use a fire starter. I'm definitely going back to using these fire starters. Honestly, if I just stick it in there, it might actually just catch on its own. But yeah, I'm going to go back to those fire starters. Reason why is because they just burn better. Especially in like emergency situations, you're definitely going to want to use those instead of those like other kind of wooden ones. Because those ones just don't catch very well. I probably should have lit it before I threw it in there, but... try not to burn our hand here. Alright, lighter's coming out, wherever I put it. Because I kind of accidentally buried the fire starter. It's like kind of hard to do anything with. There we go. That's weird. And this fire starter doesn't want to do anything right now. The heck is up with that? Maybe these don't work anymore. That's weird. That's probably why it wasn't lighting with the flint. Alright, well, I don't know what the deal is with that, but I guess we'll just use one of these. Whew. Just want to get rid of the bugs. They're eating me alive out here already. Yeah, those fire starters are so hard to use. What is going on? For some reason, none of these are like lighting. How strange. Like, I don't think these necessarily lose their potency, but it feels different. It feels like it's soft for some reason. There we go. Why does it keep going out? Because I've literally never had this happen before. Like, that's kind of weird, right? How strange. I've literally never had that happen before. Is there something in the air that just makes fire not burn here properly? Okay. Anyway, we'll give that a second to light. The nice thing about being out here is that there's virtually no wind right now. I did put some paper in there, so that's why it's kind of flaring like that right now. But, just want a nice hot fire. That way we can start getting rid of a lot of these bugs because they're driving me nuts. I'm starting to get a little hungry. I think the fish and chips is wearing off. There we go. Now we got a good fire going. Let's put the rest of this. I did find some wood, but not a lot. This is pretty much all I was able to really gather. I mean, it's not the best, but it'll do, I guess. Just gotta cut them down size. Just gotta be careful because we don't want them to... This thing's actually quite fun, I'm not gonna lie. Just makes a lot of wood chips. Well, she ain't the prettiest fire, but she'll do. For now anyways. Let's just burn away whatever is there, and then we'll start using this stockpile. If I need more, I did bring some of my own, but I figured ideally it just makes more sense. You know, I mean, there's plenty of wood out here, but people don't realize that sometimes you go certain spots, and you would literally just have to walk kilometers before you could even manage to find one reasonably usable tree, which is kind of annoying, but it is what it is. Anyway, I'm gonna go and grab my new chair that I bought and set that up, and then start getting ready to make some dinner because I am hungry. So I bought this new chair. It's from Trekology. The reason why I bought it was because, as you can see, it packs up really small, so it was a nice space saver for my car, which is great. Let's try and put it together. See how this thing works. So that's clearly the actual seat part. Oh, got instructions. Okay. Let's see here. So we gotta unstrap this. Does this literally all just kind of snap together? What? Oh my. This is cool. That's it. That's literally all there is to it. Let's make sure we actually do it properly before we collapse. So I'm going to imagine that that's the chair. And then this, I'm going to assume goes over this. Well, this is an extra job to do, realistically. Maybe it has to come out first. Hang on. Let's do this. There we go. Get that in. I guess we'll do the other side as well. We'll see how comfortable this thing is, but If not, I'm gonna run over to Walmart tomorrow. Wait. Oh yeah, okay. There's a city not far from here. And I think we have to do a little bit of a backtrack tomorrow anyway. Alright, now let's just see if this will actually go back in. Okay, got one side. It's a little bit stubborn. I don't really like this. Yeah, this is annoying because it doesn't actually have enough give to like go where it's supposed to. Oh, there we go. Okay, so apparently you do just kind of have to force the issue. That is annoying. It's cool because it's conveniently small, but to be honest, I'm really not a fan. Unless maybe if I put... Oh, this is annoying. At least you guys get to have a laugh watching me struggle with this damn thing. I'm thinking maybe if I do the bottom first and then put the top. It's like the last peg. Ugh, I feel like I'm gonna break this damn thing. You couldn't make this any stupider. I'm gonna check the instructions. Oh wait, I think I might have actually figured it out. No, it still doesn't want to. There's got to be like a certain order, but yeah, we're almost there. I figured it out. You know what? It's actually not bad. It's kind of comfortable. It kind of caresses my ass very well. Anyway, my other investment. Recently I went to Pittsburgh and I stopped at Dick's and I bought this cooler, and it was a great investment. We're no longer using those two stupid small coolers because those are just not enough space. And they're very awkward to store in the car. So I got a little treat for the next couple of days. Hofbrot Original. There is actually several restaurants in the US. I think they have 3 locations. Pittsburgh, somewhere in Kentucky, and then I think the other one's in Buffalo. And it's Bavarian German food. If you've never tried it, I would highly recommend giving it a go. It's the food is fantastic. This is the beer that's actually from Germany itself. So this is the original. Go. And this thing's also got nice cup holders. That's great. I'm going to relax for a little bit, and then I'm going to start cooking some food, because I am getting really hungry. For a second I thought this chair was going to collapse on me, but it kind of twists and turns kind of weird, but anyway, it doesn't really matter right now. Thought I was hearing something back there. It almost sounded like as if something was moving through the water. But again, I saw an otter earlier, so it could literally be just about anything. But I did read a story before coming here, and that's the reason why I ended up coming here in the first place. And it is creepy. Somebody was camping somewhere in these woods. I don't know exactly where. Man, it is getting freaking cold. But yeah, they saw something out here. Apparently something that literally freaked them out to the point where I don't think they're ever coming back. So this was not too long ago, it says. So this happened to me last week. I'm still having trouble sleeping. I was camping near the Wahanapete River. I apologize, I cannot say that properly. Not far from where it runs into the lake. But I've been hearing about this sinkhole rumor for years. Apparently there is this mysterious sinkhole that they say, actually it explains it probably a little better than I can, how there's a massive hourglass-shaped drop somewhere in the lake, maybe even connected to old mine shafts. Most people say it's bullshit, but I like creepy stuff, so I figured why not camp there for a couple of nights. It was a second night around 1:30 in the morning when I woke up to splashing, not like fish jumping, more like someone walking in shallow water. I unzipped my tent a bit and peeked out. The moon was bright enough to see the riverbank. But at first, I didn't see anything. Then I noticed something moving. At first, I thought it was a person in a wetsuit, hunched over, walking up the shallows. But the proportions were wrong. Too long in the arms, too narrow in the head. It moved awkwardly like it was fighting gravity. I whispered, "Hello?" Because apparently I make bad life choices. Sounds familiar. The thing stopped dead. Slowly it turned its head toward me. I swear to God the face wasn't human. It was pale, stretched, with black eyes that didn't reflect in the moonlight. That's creepy. That's probably one of the creepiest parts. Its mouth opened just a little too wide, and I could hear the water running down its throat. It tilted its head like it was curious, and then dropped onto all fours and bolted straight into the deeper water. No splash, no splash when it went under, just gone. I stayed up until sunrise with my hatchet in my lap. The locals I talked to after said the old sinkhole stories might be connected to the underwater cave system, and that weird things have been seen in the water since the 60s. I don't know if it came from the sinkhole or somewhere else, but I'm never camping there again. Of course, I'm hearing something behind me. There's also a story of a bunch of RCMP officers apparently training on one of the lakes nearby, and I don't know how this happened, but apparently they all drowned. I'm not really too sure how it occurred. It didn't really go into much detail, but there was also a story of a man, a suspect who escaped into the woods in North Bay, which is not too far from here. Technically, the woods in that area would all intertwine into these woods, so I don't know exactly where this man was hiding, but the cops literally had to search everywhere. Apparently, he escaped from a halfway house, and he was a 54-year-old man named Mark Gauthier. And this was actually this year. This was not long ago. July 1st, 2025. He escaped a halfway house in Barrie. Somehow he ended up in this area, which is approximately, I want to say 3 hours away, 4 hours away, something like that. No, probably about 3.5, give or take. But yeah, apparently he did a lot of violent crimes, robberies, firearm offenses, explosives, assault, and more. But yeah, I think they eventually caught him, and he was given a 41-year sentence for a string of all of these crimes, obviously. So tonight could be interesting. I'm out here alone, and yeah, this is the first stop on a route towards BC and hopefully eventually Yukon as well. So it could be an interesting night. I'm gonna go and throw some pants on and a sweater because it's cool. Very cool. I knew it was going to be like chilly up here, and it's only going to get cooler once we get further north. I suspect probably the worst once we get to Wawa, which will probably be in a couple of days. But I'm going to be camping steady for the next few days, and then probably take a little break, and then camp some more, and then basically make my way towards Saskatchewan, and then Alberta eventually. But yeah, this is going to be a fun trip. I'm very much looking forward to it. There's something out there. I thought for a second maybe like a fish jumped out of the water, but what I heard was definitely not a fish. Made my heart stop. Like it legit, it sounded like somebody walking through. Something out there. Oh, sorry guys, give me 1 second. I was trying to get the stuff ready so I can cook something. Let's see if we can actually see what the heck is moving. I don't see anything. Oh, there it is. It legit sounds like something's walking through the water. You can still kind of hear it, but I don't see anything. Maybe it's a moose? bugs over here are terrible. I don't know. I don't see a single thing. I heard like a splash, and then it just sounded like something, as if something was going through the water. Maybe something crossed. I don't know. That was creepy. Okay. Ugh. Whatever. Let's get back to the barbecue, so we can cook up some food, because I'm getting really hungry. I mean, unless it was just a really big fish, I have no idea. Not a clue. Maybe it's another sea otter. Or a sea otter? No, that would just be a regular otter. Huh. Some kindling for that. What the hell? I don't know. Alright, we are pretty much ready to get this thing started. So tonight I have AAA Canadian ribeye. And I tried one or two already, I don't really remember. It was so good I had to have a second. But yeah, my friend... Ooh, see, that one caught. No problem. Oh, and it went out. Damn it. Trying not to burn my fingers. But yeah, I tried one. Absolutely amazing. You guys got to see these things. They're so good. And I'm so excited when I go to Alberta. We're definitely getting some more Alberta beef. Best in the country. Alright, let's let the kindling catch. And then we'll dump the charcoal in. And then we'll prep our steak. And then we can eat. Charcoals are almost lit. So I figured let's get the steak ready so we can eat her. Oh, I'm so excited. I've been thinking about this damn steak. Damn, this knife is sharp. I bought a few extra knives too, because you can never have too many knives, I guess, right? This one is extremely sharp, to say the least. Alright, I'm gonna go pretty basic. Just salt, pepper, garlic. I don't know what the hell happened to this salt, but I have like 3 or 4 different bunches of salt and pepper, and I think the humidity got to this one a little bit. Sticky. Is the garlic clumpy? No, it's still good. I guess just some of it probably spilled out in our travels. Okay. Let's flip her over. Almost ready. Charcoals are getting there too. I don't need to like totally fill it up because I mean, I'm literally just having one steak. I'm not really going ham tonight. Gotta save some food for tomorrow. I didn't bring too much. I didn't have time to go really grocery shopping between yesterday and today. I just wanted to hurry up and leave and get this thing started. I literally delayed this trip by a day just because I was up so late one night editing and I had so many other things to do, and I'm just like, nah, we're gonna leave and we're gonna take an extra day to prepare. It's just, people don't realize like how much effort goes into having to do this, and a lot of it's just preparation. But anyways, enough rambling. Let's wait for the charcoals to be ready. Once those are ready, then we're gonna throw her on. Alright, this thing is pretty much blazing hot, ready to go. Let's do it. Yeah, these steaks are really good. My friend actually said that he got some fresh ones, and he said they were even more amazing than these, but I thought these were pretty good. Not the fattiest ribeye, I prefer fattier, that is the way ribeye is supposed to be, but there we go, look at that. Nice sear. Whew. That excites me. You guys have no idea. Alright, we got one sear. Sear there. I probably should have put a bit more charcoal on this side, but that's okay. Should be pretty hot. What the heck was that? That was a weird ass noise. It sounded like it was directly over there. Okay. That was weird. Sounded like some sort of yelp. Maybe an animal or something? I don't know. See if we hear it again. I don't know. I can say that the sound of the river is going to be really soothing tonight. There we go. Nothing now. Also, at some point I stopped recording, and whatever was moving in the water, it moved literally over there. So it went from there to there, and then down there. Not a clue what the hell that was. Kind of concerning considering the story that we read. Oh yeah, the steak is going to be beautiful. Beautiful. Smells so good. Damn. One more good turn. Actually, I should put it here. There we go. Perfect. Alright. Steak off is done. I'm not sure I like this chair. It's a little wobbly. But that's because of the way it's designed, but so check the inside. Oh yeah, she's done. A little bit rare, but done. Just gonna let it rest for a moment there. I probably could have cooked it a little more. No, it's good. I like it like that anyway. That's fine. Oh man, feels like forever since we've done this sort of style camping. I probably should move the barbecue a little bit away from the wire of the Starlink. It's really not that close, it's fine. But man, is it ever getting cold tonight? Holy crap. Alright, let's give her a whirl. So I've tried these steaks on the my regular natural gas grill. Have yet to do it on the charcoal. Look how nice that cuts. Oh man. On the charcoal, 5,000 times better. Wow. That is incredible. At some point too, when I have a nice campfire going, this wood here is shit. There's so much soft wood, I'm not going to cook my food in that. But at some point on this trip, when we have nice hardwood and a good campfire with a lot of charcoals going, I'm going to throw one of the steaks just straight into the charcoals. That was... Yeah, that was the same yelp, but behind the camera. I don't see anything. Hello? Weird. So I was talking with Jazz earlier, and he was talking about how he went to the woods recently, and there was a bit of a debacle. The cops showed up and told him that, yeah, they found like bags of organs or something along those lines. I haven't watched his video yet, but damn, dude. The f Anyway, I'm gonna finish my food and finish getting set up here a little bit more. I just gotta set up my bed and stuff. I might do that after. And then we're gonna start investigating. Yeah, and this is so freaking good. You guys have no idea. Okay, I really have no idea what the heck is going on right now, but I had to change the battery on the camera like 3 times. Because for some reason, every battery that I put in there, including the original Sony battery, like I have like 7 batteries for this camera. But every time I kept turning the camera on, it kept saying that the battery was like at 7%, 3%, and I'm like, how is this possible? All these batteries are charged. Like, what is going on right now? So I'm kind of like getting that set up now. Try and get all these batteries charged. I don't know what the hell is happening, but if there's something doing that, can you please stop draining all my batteries? I would like to film this video, if you don't mind. Okay. I keep hearing something like rumbling almost. I don't know what it is. Anyway, I really, really, really need an espresso right now. I'm dying for some caffeine. It's been several hours now. I don't know why these are inside this bag. But let's plug it back. Plug it into the power bank here. It's great now that I have like several of these, so we got lots and lots of power. That is for damn sure. Very useful. Kind of sounds like a car or something. But oddly enough, it sounds like it's coming from that side. And I'm not sure if there's actually any back roads on that side. I mean, there could be. I'm just not very aware if there is or not. I need some water for this. Okay. Man, I don't know why I'm so like drained all of a sudden. I actually slept good last night. I had like full energy coming here. But something's... Feels like something's shifting. It was really nice here during the day. Okay. There we go. Got some power. Let's get some pods. I know it's late. It's literally almost 12 o'clock already. And I just really wanted some coffee before we continue. Oops. Okay. Throw that in the fire, I guess. There was that yelp again. What is that? Weird. I never see anything out there. I don't know what the hell is going on. I'm gonna have to go back into the woods in a moment too to get some more wood. Starting to run a little low, but double espresso it is. I literally can't tell you what the hell that noise is. Maybe a moose? All I know is it's really strange. Alright, double espresso acquired. I'm gonna go back out into the woods in a moment and see what the hell is out there, I guess. Alright, well, I'm just trying to get some water boiled here, and trying not to spill it, but these sticks are not cooperating. So anyways, I'm just boiling water because tomorrow I want clean water that I could use to bathe. So I'm going to boil it into little pots and stuff, and then dump it all into the folding bucket that I have, and then by morning time I have plenty of water, about 20 liters worth, that I could use to actually shower. So yeah, I bought a little shower unit, like I said, and it works amazing. I'll actually give you guys a glimpse of it tomorrow. Alright, well I'm going to leave that to do its thing. Kind of want to go up the road, just explore a little bit. It's really creepy out here. I was hearing something. It sounded like something was tapping at one point out here. So, I don't know. Other than that, it's been pretty quiet tonight. Honestly, just kind of enjoying it. A little bit of solitude out here in the wilderness. What the hell was that? Tell. That was a weird, like, I don't even know what that was. Crackles are from the fire, but that didn't sound normal. Okay, what the f was that? That was not a normal noise. Someone down there? Okay. What is that? I don't see anything. Guys, this is what I'm talking about. I'm hearing all sorts of weird ass. Something was just like thrown. Is there like a bear or something? Something back at the camp. What is going on out here? Dude, it's been relatively quiet other than a few odd noises. Now all of a sudden, something's changed. Oh, shit. The hell? How did my flashlight just turn off? It's fine. Should still be fully charged, really. Or at least close to it. That was odd. Something just turned my light off? Sounded like a bird. Sounds like something's moving out there. What is that? Why is there so much like toilet paper just hanging from all the trees? Hello? So quiet. Thumping. No idea what the hell that even is. It's weird though. It sounds like it's coming from like right around this corner. It's too quiet. I don't like it. Dude, like there's not even like crickets or anything. Oh, shit! I just saw something move. What the f was that? Something dark just like moved across the road or something. I saw something there. Okay, that. I'm gonna start going back. That was creepy. Oh man, I have chills. I literally saw something moving out there. What the hell was that? Holy crap. It's just too quiet. It's like you can hear bugs and shit like off in the distance, but right near here, nothing. Oh! What the hell did I just see? What the f was that? Oh my god. No, 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 no. Oh shit. I just saw something like sitting in the bush next to the tree. Oh my god. What the f was that? What the f was that? Something was literally just there. Nope. Oh shit. Oh crap. Oh man. Oh, that was fucking scary. I don't know what the hell that was. Holy crap. Oh my god. Oh my god, there's something there. Oh man. Oh. What the fuck was that? Oh my god, I hope the camera caught that. There was something there. Oh. Guys, I think I just saw what that person who wrote that thing saw. It was weird. It was like legit like hunched over and it didn't look human. And when I shined the light at it, it had no color to the eyes. The weirdest part is that I literally turned the camera towards it. I checked the footage and I didn't see anything, but I saw it with my own eyes. Whatever that was, I legit saw that with my own eyes. Holy crap. What the hell are we dealing with out here? What is that? Or what was that? I don't even know. Holy crap. Oh my goodness. That was freaky. You know what? Let's run the spirit box. Let's see what it might say. Whatever's out here, you can talk to me on this. Tell me what you are, or who you are. There's something moving out there. Talk on this.
I don't mean to scare you.
Well, if you don't mean to scare me, what the hell? What did I even just see out there? Something is moving back there. What's back there? What's out there? What did I just see? Oh man. I don't know how the hell I'm gonna sleep here tonight. I mean, to pack up and go somewhere else, that's gonna take a lot of work. What did I see out there?
Year.
Year? It's 2025. What is that supposed to mean? Why are you saying year? Weird, right? Like, doesn't make any sense. I don't know what the hell that was. All those weird noises. Let's actually try the other
Blessings.
blessings. Why are you offering blessings? What is that? What are you trying to tell me? Let me actually try the other one instead.
Joseph.
Oh, we got a name. Joseph. That was weird. I closed the app and it gave me a name. A whisper of what remains? What exactly is that supposed to mean? Is something bad gonna happen if I stay here tonight?
Keeping watch.
Keeping watch. Are you watching me? What are you trying to say?
Roadside.
Oh my god. Roadside. It seems relevant to me. Where I saw that thing was technically roadside, I guess. And I heard the noise further up, and I swear
We're out.
We're out. I swear I just heard it again, too. What's making those noises?
Troll.
A troll? Let's just look down here, because I'm hearing something. What's out here? What are you? Maybe it's just maybe it is a skinwalker? Kind of what I was thinking. Like, the description, I guess, kind of makes sense. Whatever it is, I don't think it's human.
Stop.
Something's moving in the water. Like something was literally just moving through the water. Oh, what the My camera just focused on something. Like, legit just focused on something right. Whoa, what the fuck was that? What the hell? Something just came at me. Holy shit. No. What the